My name is Ian. I run an AI automation agency that specializes in e-commerce, and I wanted to show you guys something I just built for a client. It's workflowandmake.com, which is an automation software for AI, or really it doesn't have to be AI, it could just be automation in general. And the client wanted the way to find viral videos in their niche, so they ultimately could transcribe those viral videos and then rewrite those scripts and then make content just like that. And if you guys don't know, if a video goes viral, it means that people want to see it at the moment, right? And if you make content like that, you will also go viral. I mean, think about any trend you've thought on social media. If you make that trend when it's popping, you will also get views. So that's the way it works. So I basically built a Google Sheet where you can kind of hold all the information. Hold on, this is in my way. And we set the viral threshold to be 25,000 views. This is on TikTok. So anything over 25,000 views, it's going to pull. And it's going to specifically pull these keywords. So on TikTok, it'll just search this keyword in the search bar, and then it'll pull the videos from that search, as well as this one, as well as this one, as well as this one, right? So TikTok doesn't have like a direct API where you can just pull the data directly. So we use something called Apify. We use an app there that will scrape TikTok. So I use this, what's it called? TikTok Scraper in Apify. So basically it'll read this Google Sheet. It'll pull only the active automations that we have. It'll use this app, the TikTok Scraper, and it will pull that data, right? It'll also check to make sure they're real videos and everything's working correctly. And then it will also check to make sure that there's not videos that we've already pulled, right? So we don't want to be pulling the same videos every single week. I mean, sometimes you run a search and there's just not a lot of videos in that search. And you don't want to pull, 10 videos a week and they're just the same 10 because nobody's posting about that. So you check to see if it's already logged. That's the way that works. And from there, what we want to do is we want to make sure we have a transcript, right? And the way this app works on Apify is typically it has a transcript. And if it does, it'll go straight to here, to Gemini. But if it doesn't, it goes back through here and it will specifically pull that transcript using these apps right here. And then it'll bring it back to Gemini here. So it kind of comes down here and then this resume node just sends it right back to this, okay? And once we get here, this is an important one, right? We want the video to be relevant, right? Because just because you search something doesn't necessarily mean it has anything to do with the search. So we run it through Gemini just to make sure that the transcript looks relevant and that this is a video about the content that we want it to be about, right? And then of course we store that. And once we determine whether it's relevant, we definitely add it to the Google Sheet. And then we have a list of all the videos this week, or at any interval you want, and all their transcripts, right? And once you have these transcripts, you can copy them and you can paste them into AI and have them make adjustments to the script, and then you can say that script and you're likely going to get views. It is that simple. I mean, if you want to be really good about it, you got to make a really good video, but just doing this at scale will get you views. You certainly will be able to build a platform off doing this. Kind of lame to build a platform off copying people's content in general, but go on social media. That's typically the way it works. People just make the same type of stuff over and over again, especially TikTok. It's crazy. So it will work. And then you can either manually create a script using AI or write your own script, or use an automation to create a script, which is something else I did. But anyway, that's enough for this video. Just wanted to show you guys that automation.